Now to this, a brawl on the streets of West Hollywood is raising questions tonight about the effectiveness of the city's unarmed security patrols.
It was caught on camera, and two of the so-called security ambassadors are seen calmly watching it unfold. KCAL News reporter Laurie Perez live in West Hollywood on Santa Monica Boulevard with that video. Laurie?
Juan and Pat, there are more than 100 comments on the video posted on social media. It all happened right here on Santa Monica Boulevard down the block with lots of people watching. And you're right, it has reignited a controversy that started a year ago when the city council voted to reduce the number of deputies while increasing the number of unarmed security guards. Take a look as two guys go after each other on the street in West Hollywood, and then notice the other two guys, block by block ambassadors, watching it play out without stepping in. Depending on who you ask, this either shows the city's security program working, or, as Ethan Reynolds, who took the video, thinks,
I was like, ooh, this doesn't look too good.
It shows it failing. The video does appear to show one of the ambassadors on a phone or walkie-talkie, maybe calling for help. And if that's the case, the mayor's office told me that's exactly what's expected to happen. But Reynolds says anyone can call 911.
If the block-by-block ambassadors are not empowered to mitigate situations like this, which do seem to occur often in West Hollywood, it truly does give us a false sense of security, and I think that's extremely frustrating as a resident.
It's lingering frustration for some. Last June, with some controversy, the city council voted to reduce the number of deputies and has since been steadily increasing the number of unarmed security ambassadors. There are now 85 in WeHo, and we did spot them all over. But some locals say last year the city saw violent crime spike, a fatal shooting at an upscale apartment complex, a terrifying follow home, a blatant street robbery. And some say this kind of response,
you look at it and you can go, Jesus, come on, jump in there, do something.
Doesn't seem quite adequate.
Whatever the policy is that's in place that made them react the way that they reacted has to be changed.
The mayor's office directed us to the city's website for the policy. It clarifies the role as, among other things, conducting safety escorts and responding to nonviolent calls. And some agree there is value to a uniformed presence.
It's kind of like chicken soup. It couldn't hurt. The more eyes watching, the better off we are.
But Reynolds says nowadays eyes and ears aren't enough.
If it's just a secondary step for providing true intervention, I just don't see the point.
Now, West Hollywood's mayor has told me in the past it's about getting boots on the ground to de-escalate situations without violence. We are live in West Hollywood tonight. I'm Laurie Perez, KCAL News. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Laurie.